Very good morning children. In this video we are going to discuss is about respiratory passage and nasal cavity. Before that, in last video we discussed certain question like we have taken a cockroach and we dip the head alone in the water. I asked whether it will breathe or struggle to breathe. Yes, many of you answered very correctly. Yes, it will breathe. Of course, you know the spiracles are present in the lateral side of the body wall. It is not present in the head region. So it will breathe normally. Yes, that is the first answer. And second question we discussed in case of aves. They have lungs and also air sacs, 9 pair, where gaseous exchange will happen either in the lungs or in air sacs or both. Yes, it is only in lungs and not in air sacs. Air sacs to support more oxygen storage when they are in the higher altitude. And third question, which are the organisms breathe through their skin? Yes, that is frog breathe through skin, and also earthworm breathe through skin. Starfishes will also do with the dermal branchiae. Yes. So in this, let us see what is the passage. Sometimes question will come which is the chronological order of respiratory passage. So we should know which is the correct order. Of course it is begin from nostrils, nasal passage, pharynx. So I already told you children, the organ which links both the digestive system and respiratory system is pharynx. Then we have larynx, trachea, bronchi, which is again primary bronchi, secondary bronchi, tertiary bronchi, bronchioles, and then alveoli. So this is the correct order of respiratory passage. In that first one we are going to discuss about nostrils and nasal passage. So nostrils, there are two external nostrils are found, followed by nasal cavity. And this nasal cavity is lined by pseudo-stratified ciliated columnar epithelium. So pseudo-stratified ciliated columnar epithelium it lines. So we have cilia. So what is the purpose of the cilia? It propel the dust particle. And we have BOWMAN gland to secrete mucus. So what is the purpose of mucus? Of course, it actually reduce the temperature. Okay, so the chillness. So sometimes question will come. What are the purpose of the nasal passage? Of course, it cools the air, it cleans the air, humidifies the air. All that is the function of nasal passage. So apart from that, bringing it to the normal temperature even is done by turbinals. These are cartilaginous bones you can find. To reduce the temperature we have turbinals. So these things we can find it in the nasal cavity children. Of course we have cilia, BOWMAN glands and turbinal. Apart from that, if your mummy is cooking a very delicious item, you can able to smell it. That smelling is because of SCHNEDERIAN membrane. Of course, it is olfactory in function. So, questions. What are the functions of nasal passage is possible? Of course, I told you the chronological order, which is the organ involved in both breathing as well as digestion are possible. Now, let me ask you one question, children. Breathing through mouth or nostrils, which is easier? Why? Can you post your answers in the comment box as always, children? Thank you all for watching this video. Please share, subscribe and support me.